One of the most difficult parts of stroke recovery isn't always physical. It's the way life changes, not just for you, but for the people around you. After a stroke, family dynamics can shift very quickly. Roles change, relationships feel different. And honestly, this is something we don't talk about nearly enough, even in rehab settings. So today, I just want to take a few minutes to talk openly about this. After a stroke, it's very common for roles within a family or relationship to change almost overnight. A spouse or partner may suddenly take on the role of caregiver. A parent may begin to rely more on their children. Someone who has always been independent and in control may now need help with the most basic daily tasks. And that can feel beyond challenging, frustrating, uncomfortable on both sides. So, for you as a stroke survivor, there can be deep feelings of loss, loss of independence, loss of control, and sometimes even feeling as though you've lost your identity. You may feel frustrated, angry, or embarrassed, or like you're a burden to those around you. And for your family and loved ones, there can be a completely different set of challenges. You may feel overwhelmed by all the new responsibilities, unsure of what to do, or even start to feel emotionally exhausted, trying to balance everything while also trying to be this pillar of strength, supportive and optimistic, all at the same time. It's a lot. And here's the part that often goes unspoken. Sometimes everyone in the mix is struggling, but nobody's talking about it. So, what can you do? Number one, of course, is communication. It is absolutely essential. But let's be real, even before a life changing event like a stroke, most of us aren't that great at communicating openly and honestly with those closest to us. It's hard. And the reality is, whatever issues were going on in a family or relationship before the stroke happened are only going to be amplified and become even more problematic after the stroke. Not always right away, but at some point it will surface. So, in some cases, it may become imperative to seek outside support from a trained and trusted mental health professional, counselor, support group, mentor, or some other trusted advisor. Even simple conversations like checking in with each other, asking, how are you feeling about all of this, can go a long way in kind of cutting back on misunderstandings and even alleviating some feelings of stress and sadness. And just addressing the elephant in the room that everyone is likely feeling that this is hard. Second, it's important to remember that roles don't disappear, they just evolve and change. So just because someone needs help doesn't mean they can't still contribute in meaningful ways. So finding small ways for you yourself to stay involved can help restore your own sense of purpose and independence. So stay involved in discussions, plans, next steps, in any and every aspect of your basic daily activities. Third, focus on your independence whenever it's possible to do so safely. And as family and loved ones, encourage your person to do what they can, even if it takes them more time to do it, or it's something you see as small and simple. Allow them the space and the dignity to be independent in any and every way that is feasibly possible. And know that that extra time it's taking them is actually where recovery is happening. Every movement, every task, every repetition counts. But often well meaning family and friends will overhelp, not because they don't think you can do something, but because it actually makes them feel better to be doing something to help you, whether it's actually helping or not. So, you see what I mean? These dynamics are really tricky. And when no one is communicating and talking about how they feel, feelings of resentment can build quickly. And nothing good or pretty ever comes from that, I promise. So, fourth, try to set realistic expectations and be clear about what you want for all involved, whoever is in your inner support circle, even if it's just you and one other person. Just talk openly with one another, no matter how uncomfortable it may feel at first. And as we all already know, recovery takes time. There will be good days and many not so great days. So, giving yourself grace and each other grace during this process is so important. And finally, for family and loved ones, your well being matters too. Taking breaks, asking for help, and acknowledging your own needs is not a weakness or being selfish by any means. It's part of what allows you to show up consistently for someone else in a healthy way. Stroke recovery isn't just about rebuilding physical strength, it's about rebuilding your life, and that includes your relationships. And while these changes and challenges can be difficult, it can also be a unique opportunity to grow, adapt, and create a new sense of connection and understanding. So, if this is something you or your family are going through right now, just know you are not alone. It's not talked about very much, but please know you are not alone. So if this resonates with any of you, please share your experiences in the comments if you feel comfortable sharing, because there's just something powerful that can shift in someone's life and mindset when you hear the experiences of someone else who is going through the exact same thing you are. And as always, let me know if I can help in any way. And I really and truly, I hope this was helpful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more DIY videos to help you along the way in your stroke recovery. Struggling at home? Have a question? Leave me a comment. I'm here to help.